Welcome everybody to probably the final basketball episode of the season of Breaking the Huddle. We're calling it Bittersweet Ending, and even that is sort of up in the air right now. We got a lot to cover in a short amount of time. It's a surreal situation that is certainly a fluid situation ongoing right now. The KHSAA Sweet 16 has been suspended as of Thursday afternoon. That does not mean canceled outright. Commissioner Julian Tackett, in a statement, left open the possibility that the tournament could be played later in the spring. Of course, a lot of moving pieces there because there are spring sports and athletes that are involved in those sports and the logistics of where it will be played and when, and a lot of things still up in the air as a result of the COVID-19 virus and efforts to curtail the spread of it. The tournament has been postponed. A lot of other tournaments around the nation are being canceled outright, including Georgetown College and the NAIA, so certainly a situation where discretion is the better part of valor here, and they're trying to do right by the student athletes and the fans. So we will wait and see what happens with Scott County in the boys' Sweet 16. We do want to take the opportunity to celebrate an amazing 11th Region Championship run, one that was unexpected by I think most people. For the boys, they defeated Frankfort and Tate's Creek to get to the final against Lexington Catholic, and then a 65-62 win over a team that had only been beaten twice all season long and was ranked number one in the KHSAA RPI rankings. Scott County went in number 87 in that list. That's how big an upset it was on paper. I think a lot of people, especially Coach Tim Glenn and his players, thought they had a realistic chance if things went well. Maybe not had to play the perfect game, but pretty close, and that's exactly what they did. Taryn Hamilton with a double-double and great contributions defensively and offensively from Caleb Coffey. Aaron Leak also joined them on the all-tournament team along with Elias Richardson, and Chase Grigsby hit some big threes in that game as well. So just a huge day from the starting five, and a couple of key players off the bench. Jeremy Hamilton and Josh Britt would have been part of this run as well. The Cardinals 19-16 on paper. They were the worst record going into that Sweet 16 tournament, but I don't think anybody would discount their chances of winning it if it had been played, and if it is played down the road. We will have to wait and see. The Scott County girls, tough end for them. They defeated Great Crossing in a hard-fought, kind of an ugly game as far as the shooting percentages go for both teams, but they were able to hold on and win that in the semifinals to get a shot at Franklin County. Lost that one, 57-53 verdict for the Lady Cardinals as their season ends at 28 wins and 7 losses. Their streak, their pursuit of 3 consecutive titles in the 11th region ended by Franklin County, a team they had beaten the past 2 years along the road. Of course, the Lady Flyers were also, it was considered a toss-up game. They went into the state tournament and lost this week to Anderson County. So a lot of upsets at the end of the year. Number one, Sacred Heart lost in the final game before the Sweet 16 girls side was suspended. So that one was up for grabs anyway. And Scott County, just a tough season. Never really felt like, even though they had a winning streak in the middle of the season, it kind of never felt like they were on the same path that they were the past couple of years. But a great effort. Morgan DeFord and Malaya Williams, what can you say about those two seniors? They will go on to big things in college as well. One final salute to Great Crossing for their first season. The girls, as we mentioned, got to the 11th Region semifinals. Boys were the top seed in the 41st District and acquitted themselves well. Had some ups and downs, but certainly the fact that they beat Scott County at one point in the year and beat a lot of teams and competed with a lot of teams that were headed to the tournament speaks highly of what the Warhawks accomplished in year one. That is all for winter sports. We can't tell you with any certainty when spring sports are going to really kick in. Lacrosse has been underway. I'm hearing a lot of reports right now that baseball and softball are certainly going to be challenged to start their seasons on time. But we hope and pray with due diligence that we'll be talking about some games in the very near future. So until then, thank you for joining us through this winter season, and please do support our sponsors, and please do check out all the news at newsgraphic.com and in the print edition. I'll see you on the sidelines.